Mollie, we're here at the Pacific Northwest Software Quality Conference, and my keynote is going to be looking at the entire threat of quality end to end. Dan Cook, who is interviewing us for these videos, was fascinated with the role of high-tech anthropologists, and I said, just happen to have one here with me, and I thought it would be fun for you, because you are not only a high-tech anthropologist at Menlo, but even unusual for Menlo, you are a degreed anthropologist.
Yes.
And I think the listeners would love to hear, what is the relationship between anthropology, quality, and delighting in the end user in our world? Joy.
Yep. Great. Well, I think for starters, anthropology as a profession has always been interested in human behavior. So that certainly overlaps with the role of a high-tech anthropologist. But this is really about taking insights from observing human behavior, talking to end users about the pain they're experiencing in their jobs and what their goals are, and learning how we can design products that meet those needs. So in traditional anthropology, we use some of the same methods, but on a much larger time frame, so months to years. That phase is much more compressed as a high-tech anthropologist, because when you work in the profit sector, the bottom line matters, and so we are interested in sort of turning those insights around much more quickly. I would say another big difference, though, is that high-tech anthropologists don't just do research. We actually design the products, and I think this is something that is unique in Menlo Innovations compared to other software companies that may have UX or user experience researchers who do the research and then hand over that research to designers, who then do the design and then hand it over to the developers. So it is the same role, the high-tech anthropologists, that go out, interact directly with users, observe what they're doing, talk to people, understand their needs in their native environment, understand kind of what unconscious knowledge and competence they have, pull it out, translates those insights into designs that are testable, and then we test them with proxy users before we hand off to development, so that we implement things that we know will be successful. And we continue to work with developers throughout implementation to ensure that there is sort of fluid quality and connection. And that really comes back to your last point about how does this tie to quality. The quality is built in by really documenting and not assuming what users need, and then ensuring that when those designs are implemented, that quality is checked based on meeting those user needs.
Thanks, Mollie.
You're welcome.